Hey G Squad, welcome back to the episode of Is It Worth It? So today's episode, this cool amazing model right here, and basically what this is an air fryer. If you can see this from this brand on top. And the one that we got right here is a 5.8 quart. So they actually have this in a smaller version if you guys want a smaller version. But I went for the bigger size one so that way I can actually put more stuff inside right here. Also, another cool thing about this product is the fact that you can actually connect it onto an app. So you can use Wi-Fi to actually activate it and use it, which is pretty cool. They do have a version where you guys don't have the Wi-Fi or the app version. So if you guys prefer that, you can definitely go for that. But first thing first, I'm actually open the product to show you guys what's included inside first. Alright, so when you guys first open it up, you guys can see that this is what's inside. If you guys can see it's well protected. Then we put this on the ground so I can actually take it out. So definitely the first layer is the protection layer right here. Alright, so right here we have the actual air fryer. Right underneath the air fryer there is something else. So you can see this is basically what's included inside. So let's open up and see what's provided for us. Alright, so they do provide you guys a user manual to teach you guys how to use the product. They give you guys some tips and a quick reference guide right here. And right here they do provide you guys a cookbook that they mentioned. So you can definitely use the recipes in here if you guys want to make some meals for your dinner or lunch or breakfast or whatever. But that is basically everything that's included in the package. Now let me show you guys the actual air fryer. Alright, so once we take out the product, you can see that this is basically what the product looks like. So they definitely have their brand logo or name right here. This right here is the display screen, and they give you guys a little warning right here to tell you guys to remove the stuff inside here first. So I'll definitely bring this somewhere else in a second to give you guys a better view of it so you can actually plug it in as well. But this is basically what it looks like in the front. Here's what it looks like on the side. Here's what it looks like in the back. They do have the ventilation right here, so that way when you guys are cooking the product inside or frying stuff inside, they do have the ventilation right here. And then for the air that's coming out from the back right here, or the ventilation right here, it would be hot air. So you definitely want to put the product somewhere where it's heat resistant, so that way you don't have to worry about burning stuff or whatever. And then here's what it looks like on this side right here. If you guys look on the top part right here, this is what it looks like right here. And then the very bottom, this is what it looks like right here. Before this product, they do use like a US plug outlet right here, so you definitely want to plug that in to generate power for the product. But that's basically everything that's on the product. Now let me actually bring this over like the countertop or the kitchen top and show you guys how to use the product. And we'll come back and talk more about the product in a second. Alright, so we got the product right here. Let me actually take off all the tape and then show you guys what the inside looks like. Alright. So you guys want to take off that plastic wrapper first. Take off this as well. And then see, this is basically what the inside looks like. But this is basically what the product looks like here. So I do want to take off that plastic layer right here as well. And there's something else inside right there that I need to take out. And the way how I actually take that out or open this part right here is by pushing this button right here. And I want to press this button right here to lift it up. So just like that. Now I can take this off and then you're ready to use it. So obviously if it's your first time using the product, you definitely want to wash this down and wash this down as well. So that way you guys know the product is clean. But for now, I'm just going to turn it on and show you guys how it works first before I actually test it out. So I'm going to put this back here. Alright. And then lock it back in right here. Put this part back in. Alright. So once you guys finish all of that, you guys can peel the sticker right here. And then we can plug in the cable and activate it. Alright. So let's plug it in. Alright. So we got it on. Let's press the button. So once we press the button, you can see that this is all the settings right here. So there's like the meat setting, there's like the chicken setting, seafood setting, there's shaking option, there's a preheat option, there's a temperature control right here. There's a keep warm button, power button, activation button right here. So this is play and pause. So that way it's actually start the temperature setting here. And then here's some more setting here as well. And you can see right here, it tells you guys the temperature and the minutes on here of how long it will take. And like I mentioned, you can definitely adjust it based on your own preference. So I click on this button right here. You guys can adjust the temperature setting on here. And same thing for the time. All right. So you can definitely do all of that on here. And like I mentioned, you guys can also use the app to control it as well. So let me actually show you guys how to use that. So this is the app you guys want to download, which is called V-Sync. And you see, once we actually turn on my app right here, it already shows that it detects a new device. So if I want to add it, it's telling me to press and hold the power button for 5 seconds. So that way I can actually enter the Wi-Fi option. Alright, so you can see the Wi-Fi option pops on. So let's try to connect it. So right now I'm trying to look for the device right here. Alright, so it's connecting. It'll ask you guys for the Wi-Fi connection and Wi-Fi password. So right now it's connecting the actual device. So it shouldn't take that long to connect the device. If you can see right here. Alright, so it's connected. So it's asking you guys to change like the name of which one you guys are using and where it is. And you guys can customize the icon if you guys want to, but we'll just use that for now. And now it says all set, so we can start using the device. So if you guys want to connect it onto Alexa or Google Assistant, you can definitely do that as well. But let's just try it out and see how it works on the app right here. So you can see on the app, you do have all these functionality on here. You guys have a custom program, you have manual mode, you guys have the option to choose any of these options right here. So there's chicken, there's frozen, there's french fries, there's steak, bacon, seafood, vegetable, shrimp, bake, and toast. So you guys also change like the temperature on here and the time on here as well. And you do have the preset option or the shake reminder as well. So I just click on this right here. So I just press on this button right here. It will activate the product. So it's telling us to press the start button right here. Alright, and it pops up this option right here, so that way you guys know how long it's left and what temperature you guys set it at, and it tells you guys what time it'll be ready. If you guys want to stop it, you just press right here, or you can also do it on here as well, but I'll use right here. So you can definitely see the app definitely works pretty well, and it definitely has that fast connection. It's definitely much faster pairing and much faster connection when you guys use it on here compared to my other air fryers that I've been using. So you can definitely see the actual product stuff, it does work. But let's try to cook something in here and see how well it performs. Alright, so we're gonna put the foil inside first. Alright, and then we're gonna put the food or the product inside. Alright, so right here we have a Chinese pancake that we're gonna heat up. Let's put it back in. Just turn it on. Alright, so we turn on the product and we're gonna do 380 at 10 minutes. And then change this to 10 minutes. Alright, so let's turn it on and we'll come back and check on it after 10 minutes. Alright, so it's done. Let's check it out. Alright, so it's done. Let's check it out. Alright, so here is the final product. So it definitely does work and it heats up really fast. All it took was 10 minutes. Alright, welcome back guys. So now you guys saw a quick test of the product. You can definitely see that it actually does work and it works quite well. Super easy to use if you guys can see from the test. But definitely one of the cool things about this product is the fact that not only can you guys control it on the actual device, but you guys actually control it on your Alexa device, and you guys also control it on your app as well. So that way you guys don't have to watch it all the time. If you guys are in the living room or somewhere else, you guys can actually control it using either one of those apps as well. But definitely see the whole process of connecting it on the app and also using the product to actually cook stuff and plugging it in was actually really easy. It didn't take that long. But that is basically everything that's on the product. Now that we're unboxing and testing the product, now the answer question of whether or not it's actually worth or not. I feel like this one's actually much easier to control and much easier to pair onto like the app compared to my old air fryer, which is definitely pretty awesome. But in terms of the performance on the product, it actually performs really well. It actually heats up fast and actually cooks the product really well. And I really like the option, like I mentioned, how you guys can actually use the button controls on here, or you guys also use Alexa as well to control like the different temperature settings or all the different functionality that's on here as well. So I would definitely have to say that this is worth it if you guys want one or need one of these. But then obviously if those guys who don't want or don't need one or have to need one of these, then obviously don't buy one and save your money for something else actually do need. So that's basically everything for this video itself. If you guys like this video, make sure to smash that like button in the bottom. That will definitely help this video out, and it will definitely help with the algorithm as well to promote more videos for you guys so you guys can see more of the videos or similar videos as well. But as always, make sure to stay positive, be you, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Is It Worth It? Peace.